Hi, grade 4. Today we're going to be learning about probability. So probability is the likelihood that something will happen. So a couple other words we need to know is outcome means the same as results. Probable means likely to happen, so is most likely going to happen. So we're going to start off with this question. What is the probability that a certain color moon will be chosen out of the bag? So look at the bag at the bottom, you have a bunch of different colored moons. So what are the possible outcomes? What are the possible results? So what colors could be chosen out of this bag is what this question is asking. So what colors could maybe be chosen out? So we have red, orange, yellow, and blue, because those are all of the different colors that are of the moons inside of the bag. So what is the probability of choosing a yellow moon out of the bag? So in order to figure out the probability, we normally make it into a fraction. It's easiest if you make it into a fraction. So we have to say how many parts of the whole bag are yellow. So how many parts are there in total? We always start with the denominator first. How many parts are there in total? How many moons are there? So there's 10 moons in total. So 10 becomes our denominator. So then we have to look at how many of those 10 are yellow. So count all the yellow ones. There would be 4. So 4 goes in the numerator spot. So 4 over 10 is the probability of choosing a yellow moon out of the bag. So what is the probability of choosing an orange moon out of the bag? So they start the same way. How many parts are there in total? There are 10. So how many of the moons are orange? 2. So we put a 2 in the numerator spot. So 2 over 10 is the probability of choosing an orange moon out of the bag. So next we're going to look at the probability of choosing a blue moon out of the bag. So again, we start the same way. Our denominator will be 10 because there are 10 moons. And how many moons are blue? 2. So 2 over 10 is the probability of choosing a blue moon out of the bag. So last but not least, we're going to look at the probability of choosing a red moon out of the bag. So we're going to start with, we have 10 because there are 10 moons in total. How many of those moons are red? 2, sorry. There's 2 red moons. So 2 out of 10 is the probability of choosing a red moon out of the bag. So now we're going to look at which color is more probable. Remember, probable means likely. So which color is more probable to be chosen from the bag? So which one of these fractions we would then look at is bigger? So which one's the biggest? So 4 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, or 2 out of 10. Which one is the biggest fraction? 4 out of 10 is. So which color is more probable to be chosen from the bag? Yellow, because 4 over 10 is bigger than 2 over 10, which all the other colors are. So yellow is the most probable color to be chosen from the bag. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. We're going to try one more together. So what is the probability that the spinner will land on a certain color? So we have to look at our spinner. What are the possible outcomes? So beforehand, we said our possible outcomes were all the different colors of the moons. So what would be our possible outcomes of the spinner? So it'd be orange, green, and blue, because those are the colors that are on the spinner. So then what is the probability of the spinner landing on an orange tile? So how did we do this last time? We had to look at how many parts are there in total first. So how many tiles are there? Doesn't matter which color. How many are there? There are 5. So how many of those tiles are orange? 2. So 2 over 5 is the probability of the spinner landing on an orange tile. Now let's look at what is the probability of the spinner landing on a green tile. So how many tiles are there in total? 5. How many of those tiles are green? 1. So 1 over 5 is the probability of the spinner landing on a green tile. So next we're going to look at what is the probability of the spinner landing on a blue tile. So how many parts do we have in total? How many total tiles? 5. How many of those tiles are blue? 2. So 2 over 5 is the probability of the spinner landing on a blue tile. So now, which color is more probable to be landed on? What does probable mean again? Likely. So which color is more likely to be landed on? Is there any certain color that is greater than the other ones? So we have 2 over 5 for orange, 1 over 5 for green, and 2 over 5 for blue. So which fraction is the greatest? 2 over 5. But there's 2 of them. So that means both orange and blue are the more probable colors to be landed on. All right, grade 4, that's all that I have for you guys today. If you guys still need more help, you can always contact me, or you can look at in your textbooks on page 272. All right, goodbye, grade 4.